So now it's time to inspect the inside of the vehicle. Close the door behind you and turn off the radio. Before you touch anything else, just sit quietly for a moment. Now use your nose. Does the car smell clean and natural? Or is there a strong air freshener trying to cover up something? A heavy air freshener can sometimes be used to hide cigarette smoke, mildew, mold, or even evidence of previous flood damage. If you notice a musty or moldy odor, don't ignore it. Reach down and feel the carpet with your hand. Check the driver's side, the passenger side, and both rear floorboards. The carpet should feel completely dry. If it's damp, that's a red flag. A wet passenger side floor could indicate a leaky heater core. Wet carpet anywhere else may point to a leaky door seal, a windshield leak, possibly a side window leak, clogged sunroof drains, or previous flood damage. Now we inspect the driver's seat. Pay close attention to the outside seat bolster. This is the left edge of the driver's seat where the driver slides in and out every time they use the vehicle. On cloth seats, look for excessive wear or fraying. On vinyl or leather seats, look for cracking, splitting, or worn through material. If the vehicle is advertised as having relatively low miles, but the driver's seat shows heavy wear, that's another clue that the actual mileage may be higher than what's shown on the odometer. It's not proof by itself, but it's another piece of the puzzle. If the vehicle has aftermarket seat covers, don't assume the seats underneath are in good condition. Ask the seller if you can carefully lift or partially remove the seat cover so you can inspect the original upholstery. Sometimes the seat covers are simply there to protect the seats. Other times they're hiding torn fabric, cracked leather or vinyl, collapsed seat foam, broken seat springs, or damage that can be expensive to repair. Now we'll test the seat adjustment. If the seat has power seats, operate every control. Move the seat forward and backward, raise and lower it, tilt the seat cushion if equipped, and recline the seat back. Every movement should operate smoothly. If the vehicle has manual seats, lift the release bar and slide the seat fully backward and fully forward. Make sure the seat locks securely into position and doesn't stick or bind. A seat that won't adjust properly may simply need a repair, but it can become an inconvenience or even a safety issue if you can't find a comfortable driving position. While you're checking the seats, inspect every seat belt. Pull each seat belt all the way out and look for cuts, fraying, burns, stains, or other damage. Buckle and unbuckle every seat belt. Make sure each one retracts smoothly. Seat belts are one of the most important safety systems in the vehicle, so make sure they operate exactly as they should. Now look up. Inspect the headliner across the entire ceiling. It should be firmly attached with no sagging, loose fabric, stains, or watermarks. A sagging headliner can simply be caused by age, but it can also indicate excessive heat, moisture intrusion, or a previous water leak. Next, look at the dashboard. If the check engine light is illuminated, make a note of it. A check engine light doesn't automatically mean you should walk away from the vehicle, but it does mean you'll want to scan the computer for trouble codes before making a buying decision. Now let's test the climate control system. Turn the air conditioner to full cold. Within a minute, you should feel noticeably cold air coming from the vents. Next, switch it to full heat. Make sure the air becomes hot. Every fan speed works. You got to check the fan speeds. and airflow changes correctly when you select the different vent positions. So if you push it to defrost, make sure you feel the defroster come on by the windshield. And if you put it on vent, check the vents. While you're sitting in the driver's seat, test all the vehicle's lighting. Turn on the headlights, the high beams, the parking lights, the hazard flashers, and both turn signals. If you have someone with you, ask them to walk around the vehicle and verify that every light is working correctly. Now press and hold the brake pedal while your helper checks that all the brake lights illuminate. Then, with your foot firmly on the brake, shift the vehicle into reverse and have them verify that the backup lights come on. Next, test the windshield wipers and washer system. Cycle through every wiper speed. Make sure the blades clear the windshield without streaking, skipping, or chattering. Then activate the windshield washers and verify that the fluid sprays evenly across the glass. Now we're going to test the power windows. Roll each window completely down and completely back up. Lock and unlock every door using the power locks. If equipped, test the power mirrors as well to verify they adjust correctly. Before you begin the test drive, take a close look at the brake pedal itself. Examine the rubber brake pedal pad. Is it heavily worn, especially along the right edge where most drivers place their foot? If the vehicle shows unusually low mileage, but the brake pedal is badly worn, that's another clue that the vehicle may have accumulated more miles than indicated. Compare that wear with the driver's seat, steering wheel, carpet, driver's door sill to see if the overall condition matches the odometer. Now press the brake pedal firmly with the engine running. The pedal should feel solid and responsive. If the pedal feels soft or spongy, slowly sinks toward the floor, or you have to pump it several times before it becomes firm, there may be air in the brake lines, a hydraulic leak, or another problem in the braking system. Finally, while keeping your foot firmly pressed on the brake, shift the transmission into drive and then reverse. The vehicle should remain under control and should not lunge or creep excessively. Before moving on, turn the radio back on if you turned it off and verify that it powers up, the display works properly, and the speakers produce clear sound. If the vehicle is advertised as having a premium audio system, navigation system, Bluetooth, or other entertainment features, take a moment to confirm those features work as advertised. At this point, you've inspected the entire interior for signs of flood damage, water leaks, excessive wear, electrical problems, brake issues, and possible mileage inconsistencies. Remember, we're not looking for perfection here. We're looking for patterns. One issue may not matter, but several issues together tell the real story. Now let's move on to the next phase, the road test.